After a month-long hiatus, we're finally back. Welcome to Science Series number 6, Season 13. I'm excited to do this. We got quite the lineup. Only 2 trucks were added to the lineup. I'm excited about the track. Everything's a little bit closer together, so that will increase the chances of one obstacle getting hit if the other one gets missed. We move the Bridge of Destruction to this side, and the Triple's over there. They've swapped sides. And I'm happy to announce a new part of the Science Series. I was experimenting with this all Sunday night. The sled pull. I don't know if you guys saw the pictures I posted, but yeah, it's going to be cool. Well, these trucks went pretty far. Rack Deck went the furthest. So keep an eye out for that truck. Now, I also noticed quite the amount of legendary names that are in this lineup, such as these 3 right here. Well, let's get right into it. So we got Metal Health Racing and Thunder Roars, Pinchio 8 and Gravedigger Green Ghost, Cody Armstrong and Equalizer, Mark the Wolf 05 Studios and Gravedigger, Freedom and Steel and Gravedigger the Legend, Penguin Plush 1 FNAF 46 and Max D, Tristan Racing Fan 2000 and Megalodon, Collector Racing and Dragon, Shadow vs. Ghost and Earthshaker, Carol Crane and Tech Deck Wreck Deck, Power Forward and El Toro Loco, Roulette Who and Bulldozer, Cairo Harrison and Zombie, Caden Wilson and Monster Energy, Hobby Buddy 99 and Bigfoot, Crime Scene Gaming and Snakebite, Mayhem Fan 33 and Bounty Hunter, Monster Jam Top Dog and Scarlet Bandit, Championship Chase and Wildside, Nathan Webb and Black Pearl, Spin Master Monster Jam and Toxic, Introvert Drew and Nightwalker, Eli Curie 21 and Against the Current, Antonio Rodriguez III and Rap Attack, Monster Jam Fox 68 and King Crunch, Kenny DMJ Fanmo 2203 and Nitro Hornet, Hayden James and Ice Cream Man, and Grave Prowler VT and Carolina Crusher. And Grave Prowler, I almost forgot to put you in a truck. It's not Gravedigger or Max D, so a real King Crusher, who's got a new chassis look. So yeah, enough talk. Let's get right into it. This is round number 1, Monster Truck Racing. And here we go. Kicking off round 1. In the yellow lane, it's Earthshaker taking on Wildside in the red lane. Let's go racing. And kicking things off, Wildside advancing to round 2. Earthshaker unable to keep up. Well, we'd expect a new chassis. Usually you have issues with new chassis. Alright, we're going back to the Under Nationals with this one. With Rap Attack in the yellow lane, Bulldozer in the red lane. Rap Attack being the only Hot Wheels Monster Jam truck in this whole lineup. An old name, but a good one. Let's see what he can do up against the Big Bad Bull. Let's go racing! And over he goes. But despite that, still getting the win and advancing to round 2. What a race by Rap Attack. Alright, next up, 2 names we haven't heard on this channel for a while. One of whom's got a new look. The other one, well, still looks the same. We got Scarlet Bandit taking on Toxic. And into the Bridge of Destruction, but doesn't knock it down, which is good. That's for freestyle. But Toxic will advance to round 2, taking down the Bandit. Alright, next up in round 1 racing. In the yellow lane is Equalizer, who's already gotten 1 win this year, looking to get another one. But in order to do that, he's got to get through all the other trucks, such as Max D here in the red lane, who has been on a roll, winning twice this year. Meanwhile, Gravedigger hasn't won crap. That's weird. But anyways, Equalizer, Max D, 2 legends, down they go. And out for Max D. Over he goes, and Equalizer trying to go to the sled pull lane. Oh crap, it's close. Give me a second. It was pretty close to call, but Equalizer is your winner and will advance to round 2. Up next, King Crunch taking on Gravedigger the Legend. So yeah, King Crunch, one of the legendary names in this lineup I was talking about. It just hit me one day. I have a lot of classic names in this lineup, like going all the way back to the 80s. such as King Crunch here. And speaking of legends, Gravedigger the legend in the yellow lane, hoping to take down the king. Down they go. And long live the king. King Crunch advancing to round 2. And next up in round 1 racing, Battle of the Metal Chassis. Both of these trucks were pretty powerful during the sled pull test. But before that, Nitro Hornet held on to the lead, only to be taken down by Nightwalker, who then got taken down by Wreck Deck. So I can't wait to do the sled pull, but for now, this is racing. Nightwalker in the yellow lane, Tech Deck, Wreck Deck in the red lane. Let's go racing! And problems for Nightwalker and Wreck Deck will advance to round 2. And next up in round 1 racing, Thunder Roarus in the yellow lane, taking on El Toro Loco in the red lane. And also happy Cinco de Mayo. Perfect truck to run on a day like this. And here he goes. And El Toro Loco will get the win. And I forgot to mention, that's the tune-shaded one. Thunder Roarus unable to keep up. And better luck next time. Alright, it's a supernatural showdown. With Zombie Cyber Flare in the yellow lane, taking on Gravedigger Green Ghost in the red lane. This is a past champion truck. Let's see what he can do up against the new Zombie. Down they go. And Gravedigger will advance to round 2. And next up in round 1 racing, in the yellow lane, we got Dragon Snowdrifters taking on Science Series veteran Nitro Hornet in the red lane, who's been chasing a win since 2013. He's hoping to get it here. He's a little bit confident because of him nearly winning the sled pull practice the other night. Let's see what he can do. The Hornet taking on the Dragon. And the Dragon has been stung. Nitro Hornet advancing to round 2. Alright, next up in racing, we got Ice Cream Man in the yellow lane taking on another truck that's been struggling to get a win lately, Snakebite. I forgot what I was going to say, so you know what, let's just go. Ice Cream Man, Snakebite, and Ice Cream Man has been snake bit. Snakebite moving on to round 2. Ice Cream Man, he's once bitten, twice shy. And next up in round 1, we got Bigfoot in the yellow lane taking on Black Pearl in the red lane. Got tired of taking on Gravedigger, decided to try something else for round 1. And here they go. And problems for Bigfoot and Black Pearl, eager to do the sled pull. Still gets the win. And next up in round 1, racing out of the yellow lane, it's Against the Current, the teammate to Nightwalker, hoping to avenge him in this race. But he's got to get through Carolina Crusher in the red lane, who matches the track. All I'm missing is a little bit of blue. Oh, there's some Crush cars there that are blue. But anyways, Current versus Crusher. Down they go. And over they go. Against the Current advancing to round 2. The Jeep takes down the Chevrolet. Yeah, I imagine this being a Jeep Gladiator in real life. 2 races left for round 1. Megalodon Snowdrifters in the yellow lane. Monster Energy pickup in the red lane. Down they go. And Megalodon will advance to round 2. And now we're down to one last race. And I'm down to one last breath. Hold me now. And the last race of round 1, Gravedigger in the yellow lane taking on Bounty Hunter in the red lane. That whole new look, I absolutely love it. And I hope to see this body in person. I think they are coming to Eldon. Dennis Anderson better be there. And Bounty Hunter having some issues, goes for a front flip and lost the win. It cost him the win. And Gravedigger will advance, closing off round 1. And there are no fast losers. And we got a little grudge match going on here. In honor of Cinco de Mayo, here comes Calavera and El Toro Loco. Well, if this was a part of the racing competition, I'd say El Toro Loco gets the win. And Calavera, this is a brand new one. I just got it in the mail today from my family out in Alabama. So shout out to them. Hope they're watching. And it looks like Calavera is going for the triple. Okay. Toro Loco was like, hey, I want a piece of that. Oh, he did it way better. That's going to be an awesome triple. Alright, nice little encore. Now back to racing. This is round 2. Rap Attack taking on Wild Side. Battle of the bow tie here. They're giving them, they're both Chevys. Down they go. Problems for Rap Attack, and Wild Side advances to round 3. Alright, it's Ford versus Chevrolet. Toxic taking on Equalizer. Battle of the Monster Machines. Down they go. Problems for Toxic. Equalizer coming up short, but still getting the win. It's the same place Toxic landed in round 1. Alright, next up in round 2 racing. Tech Deck, Wreck Deck taking on King Crunch. And problems for King Crunch trying to hit the bridge. And Wreck Deck will advance to round 3. Everyone wants to go for that bridge. There's only 2 scenarios for this bridge. They're either going to jump over it or onto it, because that's a steep ramp. Alright, next up, we got El Toro Loco taking on the only other truck with a plastic body and metal chassis, Gravedigger Green Ghost. And over he goes, but still getting the win. It's looking good for Team Gravedigger. Now this will be interesting. And next up, these two have one thing in common. They're hungry for a win. Snakebite taking on Nitro Hornet. Will the Hornet get bit, or will the snake get stung? And the snake has been stung. Nitro Hornet, he is hungry for that win. He's been chasing that trophy for 13 years. He's not stopping now. And next up in round 2, Black Pearl taking on Against the Current. Both trucks having something to do with water, but Black Pearl sails on to round 3. And the last race of round 2, Megalodon taking on Gravedigger. And what a finish. Gravedigger goes over, and Megalodon will advance to round 3. And this time, there will be a fast loser race. Probably the only one there will be in this particular video. Alright, this is the only fast loser race there will be. So, yeah. We got Bulldozer, Bounty Hunter, and Carolina Crusher. 3 more classic names. But who's going to be taking on Megalodon in round 3? And it's going to be Bounty Hunter. Man, the rain is coming down hard. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Probably can't hear it because I won't shut up. But it's raining quite a bit. I swear God's trying to flood Missouri or something. Hey Noah, where's the ark? And we're moving on to round 3. Battle of the bow tie once again. 2 fast trucks. Equalizer taking on Wild Side. Oh, what a finish, but it's going to be Equalizer. Alright, Battle of the Plastic Body. Tech Deck, Wreck Deck taking on Gravedigger. And it's going to be Tech Deck, Wreck Deck. And next up in round 3, Black Pearl taking on Nitro Hornet. And problems for Nitro Hornet. Once again, he will not be getting the win, and he will not be coming back for this video. Better luck in triple threat racing, which will be next after this. And then after that will be the sled pull, and then after that will be freestyle. And last race of round 3, Megalodon taking on Bounty Hunter. And they both go down, but your winner is Bounty Hunter. Yeah. And this is the semi-final round. Equalizer taking on Wreck Deck. And what a race they are neck and neck. But Wreck Deck is gonna go to the finals. Yeah, Equalizer fought hard. He He really wants that World Finals invite, and I am really considering it. And now, who's going to face Wreck Deck in the finals? Will it be Black Pearl or will it be Bounty Hunter? And Bounty Hunter tried to take down Black Pearl in midair, but Black Pearl advances to the finals. Alright, all comes down to this. 2 trucks, but only 1 winner. Who's gonna get it? Racing out of the yellow lane, representing Team Overboard, it is Nathan Webb and Black Pearl. And in the red lane, representing the Spin Master toy line, it's Carol Crane and Tech Deck Wreck Deck. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. And it's time to go racing right here, right now. And we have a new racing champion. Carol Crane, Tech Deck Wreck Deck. Brand new truck, fought hard. Finally getting a win. Definitely going to get that World Finals invite. And clearing the triple. Man, freestyle is going to be awesome. Alright, that concludes racing. Congratulations to Carol Crane and Wreck Deck. And good luck to you in Triple Threat Racing, which is next.